Childhood, a special time, a precious time, a time when memories are created. Listen.
Go, Jimmy! Go, Jimmy!
But for some, childhood holds memories that are frightening, confusing, and damaging. Their specialness has been abused. Their stories are unspoken, and the hurt is hidden in the shadows. Listen.
Hey, Coach, where's Jimmy?
He's not here today.
But we need him, Coach. Who's gonna play second base? Where is he?
I don't know. He just didn't show up.
Sexual abuse of children, teens, and vulnerable adults is a reality. Consider these sobering statistics. 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 6 boys is abused by the age of 18. 85% of these children are abused by someone they know. It happens at every socioeconomic level and in every zip code. And the impact on these children is long-lasting. Many go on to have heart disease, depression, diabetes. Many commit suicide. Theirs is the psyche that cannot be healed. Listen.
So what has affected my son and our family is he was abused by our neighbor. And it was a shock to us when we found out, because our neighbor, it was his best friend's dad. It was so unbelievable. I mean, it's like time stopped, because our kids had grown up together. Our neighbors aren't just our neighbors, they're good friends. There was a path between our 2 houses through the woods. They were back and forth so many times a day. And we never could imagine this. We were good friends with the parents. We took their kids on trips, they took our kids on trips, and the idea that our neighbor was abusing our son seemed impossible.
And the impact on family and friends is profound. Listen.
Thanksgiving is a wonderful holiday for my family. I have 7 brothers and sisters, a lot of cousins, and we've been getting together since the kids were young. They love being together, and so it's a very special time for the family. So in 2009, we had Thanksgiving at my sister's, and then we're over at my nephew's Saturday night, and the whole family was together, had a wonderful time. My wife and I headed home with our 2 kids, and everyone went to bed, but that night, our younger son got up and went down the basement and considered suicide. Fortunately, through the grace of God, he reached out to us, and we were able to get him admitted to the hospital.
Corner House is the resource that provides the expertise and reputation to make a difference in the lives of children, teens, vulnerable adults, and the families affected by sexual abuse. Listen.
Well, my job at Corner House is I'm a forensic interviewer and trainer. And I interact with clients by conducting forensic interviews, which are information gathering and fact-finding interviews that treat the client with respect, and the goal is to gather accurate information. First of all, the child is able to hopefully able to speak about their experiences here so that an investigation can take place. And then our family services unit here offers resources to them so that going forward, some of these families that are very high needs and very dysfunctional can get the help they need to heal and to become more healthy.
Corner House needs you to help the children heal. Listen.
Children need multidisciplinary, collaborative care when we're talking about providing that comprehensive care to children and adolescents who have been victims of child maltreatment, including physical abuse and sexual abuse. What brings me to work on bad days, good days, are the children. The children have this resilience that inspires me every single day. And resilience and the relationships that kids build is what makes the difference in terms of the adverse childhood experiences that bring them to us each day.
The latest resource developed by Corner House is their Family Services Program. It will help survivors and their families move to hope, strength, resilience, and healing. Listen.
Corner House listens to children, adolescents, and vulnerable adults who come to Corner House at one of the most difficult times in their lives. That is when there has been an incident of abuse or witnessing of violence. When a child comes and talks about what happened to them and they are affirmed, they are honored by listening to their voice, the healing is beginning. When a family can talk about their fear or the crisis that is evoked in their family by virtue of the abuse that happened to their child or to their teenager. When a teenager can come and have adults that believe them, that don't write them off as sort of the stereotypical teenager, then we're evoking hope for those kids. And that's what the work at Corner House is all about.
Hope, strength, resilience, and healing is possible for survivors in the Twin Cities and throughout the world through Corner House and its proven training, forensic interviewing, and family service programming. Listen.
You know, my hope for parents that are coming to Corner House today, that they not only have the benefit of the interview process, but have the benefit of the ongoing support. And to do that, it takes professionals and funding to make sure that those services are offered for as long as the families need it. Both my son, my family, and Corner House need your support.